Rishikesh is about Shiva, is about Mandala, is about Buddha. And we've tried to do art which is more meaningful, meaning which is derived from Garhwali folklore, Garhwali stories, from ancient Indian stories, from different kind of artworks which exist in all the parts of the country from across India. The thought was that we wanted to bring elements from different parts of life, different parts of India, and try to bring all of it together. The reception has a piece wherein we have put in a lot of those printing blocks which are used on fabrics, bed sheets and suits and all. The designs that have been put there are very, very carefully curated, and we have tried to bring elements of design from across India. So one is basically wooden blocks, which are faces, painted faces in different moods, different shapes, different sizes. No two faces are alike. And all of them are mashed together to create a collage. So this wood basically was the waste wood from our furniture when we were making our furniture. The cafe also has a very, very eclectic, very, very different art form, which is basically a 3D painting of things that we use in travel. We have done up all of it in white. The reason was that we wanted the forms to take center stage and not the color. And it's all travel. So you will have an umbrella, you will have boots, you will have a jeans, a jacket, climbing rope, and there are plenty of hooks which are left open, so plenty of more things which can come up there. So whenever you're coming next, you have something related to travel that you're not using, bring it to us. Apart from that, the common room has an artwork which is made using only paper. So we've used different kind of papers, and they are basically represent different parts of Rishikesh. So this is an abstract map of Rishikesh. So you have the green graph paper which is representing the river. Then you have the marshes around the river being represented in that yellow paper which is all crumbled together. You have white paper from an old book which is put together, which represents the sand, the beaches of the river. And then what we have done is that we have folded a lot of newspaper, old books, put them up like small buildings on that artwork, and then we have burned them with using a blowtorch. This represents the humans in Rishikesh. This represents the buildings, the transmission lines. The reason to blacken it up was because we are a blot and nothing more on this landscape. There are a lot of artwork which is done in each lobby. These are colorful representations of various kind of abstract arts. Every room has a color theme. So the highlight wall, the curtain, the big painting which is behind your bed, the two small paintings which are next to your bed, and the wall art which is in the room, all of them will belong to that particular color theme. So if it is blue, then you will see elements of blue in all of these things. So the other painting in the common room, which is basically a colorful amalgamation of nature. So you will see a deer there, and you'll see more wildlife there. And then you'll see a man sitting on the sofa, you'll see a building, you'll see the transmission lines. So that is also a representation of Rishikesh, or for that matter, anything which is around nature. Common room also has a painting of Radha and Krishna, which is basically a continuation of the abstract usage of the same colors around the walls. And this painting sits in between. So the abstract and the traditional meet together. The reason that I wanted to do art and not graffiti was because this is a homage to the different art forms which exist around India. The people that we are hosting, solo travelers from around the world. For them, this is a window into the art forms of India. For them, this is a window into what India is about. I'm an engineer, and I've always lived logically, and I've always tried to find science everywhere. But I've always been humbled by what art can do and teach you and can bring into your life.